Lend an ear to a love song. Ooh, a love song. Let it take you, let it start. What can you hear in a love song? If you can feel it, then you're feeling from the heart. All the emotions through feelings of life is what music of love is about. If you are listening with peace in your heart and no doubt, there is a green hill far away without a city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, who died to save us all. We may not know, we cannot tell what pains he had to bear, but we believe it was for us. He hung and suffered there. There was no other good enough to pay the price of sin. He only could unlock the gate of heaven and let us in. In his time, in his time, he makes all things beautiful. In his time, Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your way, that you do just what you say in your time. In your time. In your time. You make all things beautiful in your time. Lord, my life to you I bring. May each song I have to sing be to you a love.
Hi, Hi, my name's Millie, and I went to Montrose Community Church for a number of years. I remember that I was originally invited by my neighbors, Doug and Mary Maddox, who wanted me to go to their church. So they invited me to go to play volleyball. So I went down there, and there was a whole bunch of people playing volleyball, and we all had fun. And so that was the way they just sort of got me into going to church. And then I remember that there was the coffee house at Pastor Svensson's house. And so I went to coffee house, and we sang, and I love that, and I sing, and I play guitar. But it was there when I was at coffee house one night that it just dawned on me that everything I had heard was absolutely true, that he really was my Savior, that he had really died for my sins. And that was just where I accepted the Lord as my Savior. And I was baptized in Montrose Community Church, and attended there for a number of years until I got married. I got married there also, and it's just been a marvelous time to remember everyone. I'm so happy I was able to come. I hope everybody has good memories too.
I'm Wes Dunbar, and I was at Montrose Community Church, let's see, from about 1970-71, went away to college, but then came back and went to Fuller Seminary, so I was there until 81. You know, the best memories and the greatest things right off the top of the list when I think about that is Pastor Svensson preaching the gospel. Nobody could preach John 3:16, just take John 3:16 and pour his heart out. That man was in tears by the time he was done preaching his own sermon, and you knew the gospel when he preached John 3:16. I will never forget that. We had so much fun between playing with Bible studies and hanging out at the Clothers and things like that. Were fantastic, and the friendships that were made were kept us bound together, and it was fantastic. But the preaching of the gospel in that church was as faithful and wonderful as it could ever be, and it was a great time to be in seminary. And have this home church that I could go to, because a lot of seminary students they come from so many distant places, but you know, going to Fuller Seminary was right close. What a great treat we always had, because Pastor Svensson knew some of the professors at Fuller. We'd have Jeffrey Bromley come over to preach. I just thought that was the greatest thing in the world. He was as dry as dust in his old English accent, but that man was as intellectually sharp and brilliant as could be. We get that quality of preacher, and that was for a substitute. That was phenomenal. Absolutely love that time here. And it's sure great to get back and reconnect with some old friends here again after so many years. And thank you, Pastor Terry, for this opportunity as well.
Hi, my name's Tay Cooper, and I went to Montrose Community Church from about 69 to 73. And actually, a lot of that time I wasn't a Christian, but it was a family for me. And when I became a Christian in 1971, the first people I wanted to announce that to were the people at Montrose Community Church, Rick, Dennis, and Dave Harrison. That was a home for me. And a lot of times, that's the best thing about a church, is it makes people feel safe and comfortable, and God can speak to them that way. So I'm always thankful and always consider that one of my first places that I felt at home in my life. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.